Welcome to Look Alive with the Delaware Museum of Natural History. Today, we're going to take a look at the rusty-patched bumblebee. You've probably seen bumblebees. They're gentle, social insects named for the noisy, bumbling way that they fly. Their characteristic fuzz is made up of soft hairs known as pile, which help them to regulate their temperature and collect flower pollen. There are 49 bee species in the US, one of which is the rusty-patched bumblebee. It lived across 28 states and 2 Canadian provinces, but in the mid-1990s, ecologists noticed that many populations were dying off. The decline was clear, but less clear was why. A combination of harmful pesticides, climate change, habitat destruction, competition from invasive species, and new bee pathogens might be the culprit. The rusty-patched bumblebee now inhabits less than 10% of its former home. And the numbers keep dropping. In just the last 10 years, their populations have declined by almost 70%. No one's seen one outside of the Midwest in 6 years, and the last sighting near Newcastle County was in 2007. They could be totally gone from the East Coast. After a long legal battle, the rusty-patched bumblebee is now listed as critically endangered. Now, you might think, I don't know if this affects me, but it does. Over millions of years, bees and flowering plants have evolved to work together in a tight relationship known as plant-pollinator mutualism. Bees need pollen for food, and plants need creatures like bees to distribute their pollen. Rusty-patched bumblebees pollinate cranberries, plums, apples, onions, and alfalfa, as well as local plants that birds and mammals need to survive. Both our economy and our ecosystem are supported by these little bees. The numbers are daunting, but there are small ways that you can help. Provide pollen for local bees, plant native flowers, trees, and shrubs. If you're a landowner, consider leaving portions of your land untended to provide habitat for the bees, and reduce your pesticide use if you can. Keep a close eye on the bees around you. If you see any with a rusty patch, snap a photo and submit it to Bumblebee Watch, which is a citizen science program that tracks bee numbers across the country. Thanks so much for watching, and if you see a rusty-patched bumblebee, be sure to look alive.